off. I've been starting deals, I've been making calls. No matter what it is, I'ma pay the cost. Why y'all make me sick, cause I know you lost. $1,000 trips, I've been taking off. $1,000 fits, and that's just the jaws. Rolling up again while I'm in the gym. Y'all can never focus, so you'll never win. Piece by piece, I've been stacking.
All right, guys, we back at you with another video, but I hate to say that I told you so, but I told you so. I told you so. I told you. You don't want this thing to backfire in your face, man. You didn't want this to backfire in your face. Marcus Davenport is hurt again. Marcus Davenport tried to come back into the game. So apparently he ended up injuring his shoulder and his ankle and is seeking a second opinion. Normally when you're seeking a second opinion, that means that it could probably be a severe injury that can keep you out for a long time. We don't know, but we're just going off of what's being told and what's being, what's the current status on Marcus Davenport, man. We said this time and time again, is that the Detroit Lions are going to have to get an edge in the draft. They decided to draft one. The edge is no longer on our team, and then they said that they're going to bring this guy back. Now, I don't know how long that the kid from Boise State is going to be out, but it's just crazy, man. Marcus Davenport is hurt again. So I got to give him the nickname Handle with Care. Marcus Davenport, new nickname is Handle with Care. Because every time this man steps on the field, it seems like he gets hurt. And I understand that football is a warrior sport. It's a gladiator sport. And definitely anybody can get hurt. You know what I mean? You turn the wrong way. You bend the wrong way. You get hit the wrong way. You can get injured on the field. But for some odd reason, Marcus Davenport cannot stay on the football field. This is crazy, man, to have a history of just not being able to get through the whole entire season. And the big thing is, like, you hate to say, I told you so. But Brad Holmes, I told you so. We needed to draft a legit edge. Now, for whatever reason, Brad Holmes decided not to get an edge. Get a legit edge. I don't know. We had all offseason to get free agent, all those edges that were available. Guys like Leonard Floyd, who could have came here and helped us. Other guys like Bosa, even though Bosa gets hurt too, so can't really say Bosa. But some of these other guys that you probably could have went out there, guys like Khalil Mack, I know they didn't want to pay the money. I know the Lions were being cheap. They didn't want to pay the money. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a hundo. Let's keep it a buck. The Lions did not want to pay a lot of money at that edge position. That's the reason why they brought Marcus Davenport back. That's the reason why we struggled with even signing Zadarius Smith, who was not going to get probably no more than $9 or $10 million for just one season. The Lions could afford to pay $9 to $10 million just for one season. We're trying to win a Super Bowl in Detroit. This team is a very good football team right now. We got an elite offense. We got a very good quarterback. The offenses, we don't need really anything on the offensive side of the ball. We got a good tight end. We got receivers. We got 2 running backs. And then we got a guy in Craig Reynolds who can come off the bench and give us some help too as well. We got everything on offense. It's the defense that has to stay together. So I guess the Lions are going to they may use Muhammad to start if Davenport can't go. But what do you do now? Because now the Cowboys have signed Jadeveon Clowney, so you can't get Clowney now. Clowney was available for the longest. We were saying that, man, please go and get Clowney. Go get some help, please. Marcus Davenport is probably not going to pan out for the whole entire season. Brad Holmes ignored everybody. Stuck his middle finger up at everybody. And now we got to deal with Marcus Davenport being hurt. Why won't they build this defense around Aiden Hutchinson? I don't understand. But I do understand that we were being cheap. I'm going to tell you guys, the real reason why we did not draft an edge in the first round is because they didn't want to pay that edge a lot of money. If that edge would have came and they would have drafted that guy in the first round, they would have had to pay him a lot of money. So that's the reason why Brian Holmes drafted an edge with the sixth round pick. That's the reason why he took the edge, because he did not want to pay the money. You don't want to have to pay two edges $100 million contracts. And I totally understand that. But at the same time, you still could have got somebody legit in the draft that can get after the quarterback. You came back with the kid from Boise State. Everybody, was clamoring for this kid. He ends up getting hurt. Now he's no longer a part of the team. Then you tell us you guys are gonna bring him back. It's just crazy, man. And we hate to say as fans that we told you so. But we told you so. We told you, Brad, that you can't keep trying to shortcut your way through this edge position. You gotta go get a legit edge. And we're not saying that this dude gotta be elite. We're just saying we need somebody that can handle one-on-ones. Somebody that can handle their one-on-one matchup. Somebody that would give help to Aiden Hutchinson. Yes, we know Hutch is going to get double teamed sometimes. He's a good football player. All football players and great football players, if they can really get to the quarterback, sometimes you're going to get double teamed. That's just what it is. You just got to learn how to beat the double team. So, I don't know, man. We'll see, man, what Brad Holmes is going to do. But we already know he's probably going to end up moving one of these defensive tackles to edge, maybe Pascal or maybe someone else of that magnitude. But right now, man, it's just not looking good. And if he's seeking a second opinion, then how hurt is Davenport? If he's seeking a second opinion right now, how hurt is Marcus Davenport? Because this is going to play a significant role going forward. How hurt is this man? We don't even know. He could be done for the full season again. What, last year, how many games did he play last year? Maybe 2-3 games? And then you're talking about a game and a half, and this dude is already down again? So it makes no sense. Make it make sense, Brad Holmes. But you're going to have to address this edge position. You cannot continue to skip and gloss over this edge position. The Detroit Lions need an edge. And they're going to have to draft another edge in the draft this coming up season. They should have drafted the edge this year. They could have moved up this year because that's how important it is. That's why these guys get paid so much money. If you can get after the quarterback, you're going to make a lot of money in the National Football League. That's why they get paid the ducats they get paid. So Brad Holmes, make it make sense, but we told you so as fans that Marcus Davenport, you cannot bank on Davenport. You cannot. The history shows it. You cannot count on Marcus Davenport to be there for a full entire season. I know that you guys want to pay pennies, but you got to get it together.